So, okay, gems, let's get into this because this is a very powerful reading. This, I'd have to say that on just a little bit of a different level than some of the other ones that I've done so far this month. You are definitely being called to step into your power, Gemini. Um, the overall energy for the reading is the Magician. Yes, please. This is all about somebody who is mastering themselves, who has mastered themselves, who is ready to manifest a new beginning for themselves, stepping into their power on every level. And I feel the need to tell you that it's time to shift your focus, Gemini, from, things that have gone wrong in the past and things that you're worried about could possibly be happening again, or, basically stepping out of your comfort zone and going for what you want, knowing that you are worthy and deserving of this new beginning for yourself. So I do feel the need to tell you that you have to be strong, you have to be courageous and stand up for what you believe in. So a big message for you as well this month, Gemini, is to let go of your logic and trust your intuition. Gemini's very, very overactive minds. You can let your thinking just get way too overwhelming for yourself. And I do feel like that's a big message for you, that it's really all about letting go of the logic. Not everything's logical, Gemini. Quit overanalyzing everything. Trust your intuition. I feel like so many of you, you know your purpose. You know what you're here for. You've received this information. You've gotten the guidance. You've received the signs, the synchronicities. It's all undeniable, and you know what you're here to do. If you're being called to step up into your mission, do it. If you are being called to be, an energetic healer or an intuitive healer of some sort, please do it. Helping others. If you're feeling the need to serve, I definitely feel like that is an overall theme for you this month, and that you will be coming into some clarity on that, and that you're going to really be making it happen for yourself. Is there going to be some fear involved? Yes, absolutely, but we'll get to that in just a moment. You're going to have to put in the work. And I do want to tell you that you are absolutely not alone on this journey. You have a whole team of people and angels and spirit guides and all kinds of people who are trying to lead you, a whole team. But you are going to have to put in the work and step out of your comfort zone, Gemini, and know that you have everything inside of you that it's going to take for you to do this. I do feel the need to let you know that some of you might be definitely moving forward. Some of you actually might be moving out of relationships. You might be moving out of partnerships that are no longer serving you, disconnecting from people who no longer serve you or serve your highest good. But that's good. You want that. You want to be able to put yourself first and just simply move forward. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers on a couple of these cards here. I'm excited for you, Gem. This is a big one. Just don't let external things get in your way, and stand your ground. I feel a very strong need. Like, you know your purpose. You know what you're here for. Don't let other people talk you out of it. Don't let other people's logic talk you out of what you know is in your highest good. Don't let that get in your way. Don't let people get in your heart's way. Because Geminis, you can hear logic and then all of a sudden you'll start to question yourself all over again, but in all reality, you're being called to listen to your intuition. And, Geminis, you have the gift of communication. You can put in the hard work. You can reach out to others if you feel alone. There's a whole twin flame community. And even if you feel like your divine counterpart is not on this path with you, or you feel like you're putting in all the work, which is very common on a journey like this, it's not true. It's not true. They're doing their part. You're doing your part. Focus on you. Focus on powering up. When you power up, your partner powers up. It's an energetic connection. The connection's not going to go away, so quit focusing on them. And in regards to stepping out of your comfort zone, I do feel like you're having a little bit of a hesitancy doing that, and I think it has to do with the past and pains from the past. And I almost feel like stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of relationships that you've been in for a long time, stepping out of marriages, knowing that it's the right thing to do, but I do feel like you're scared, you're nervous, and I think it has to do with money and fear of not having structure. But you can do this. You've got this. You're a Gemini. You're a super positive person. And again, you've got the communication, the gift of communication for a reason. You've got the gift of, you know, use your ego wisely. Use that analytical mind wisely. Know that this journey that you're on wouldn't be happening to you if it wasn't for a reason, if it wasn't for a purpose. And I do feel the need to tell you, stop judging yourself, Gemini. Step into your power. Become the Queen of Wands. This woman, she is a very powerful woman. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. She creates. She's a creator. I feel a very strong need to mention creative energies to you this month, Gemini. Step into your feminine power and create the life that you want. Believe in yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Yeah, because when you do that, you're going to attract a lot of abundance and a new beginning for yourself. And abundance on every level. It's about you stepping out and creating the life you want, Gemini, that you've always wanted. Don't let fear overrule you. Don't do it. You know, you're attracted to this person, this connection. You're attracted to this journey for a reason. It's because it serves your higher good. At the middle of the reading, I have the Fool. The Fool is the most powerful card in the deck. This is somebody who trusts their intuition and they just go for it. They just do it. No one has to tell them anything. They just do it because they know it's in their highest good. You know, he leaves the situations behind that no longer serve him. He listens to his heart. He just knows. And yeah, he ultimately jumps off a cliff, but it's because he knows that it's for his highest good. And boom, the outcome card is the Two of Cups. Absolutely. Soulmate love, divine soulmate love, twin flame love, balance of the masculine and feminine. I feel like you're going to be coming into more balance this month, Gemini, which is fantastic. Feeling first and then acting, following that heart. It doesn't mean it's not going to come without making some difficult decisions that might not feel so wonderful, but the outcome is going to be very good for you. I do feel like you are you know, Geminis do this, air signs in particular do this as well. But, you know, I feel like it's this head versus heart kind of pull, you know, like you want this new beginning, you're ready for this new beginning. But I do feel like there's like this pull of like, oh, wait, can I do this? Don't allow that to take over. It's just because you don't have any clarity. If you need more clarity, you know, work with an intuitive healer. Everything you need is inside of yourself. Work with an intuitive healer or meditate so that you can get that clarity that you need. And I almost want to say that backbone that you need to just do this and get past this, because I feel like if you can do this, you're going to be thanking yourself a couple months down the road, or, you know, half a year down the road, whatever. I don't want to put a timeline on it, but I do feel like, you know, you need to be reminded that you are a limitless being and you can create anything that you want. But you're making it harder for yourself, and it's because of your thinking. You know, this person here, they can, you know, if they truly, truly wanted to, they could just take all these sticks and flip them on their back and carry this easier, but they're choosing not to. So big message for you. You can create abundance for yourself. You don't need anyone or anything to do it, Gemini. You just need the self-discipline. Balancing that mind and that heart. And when you do that, you're going to achieve ultimate fulfillment. Absolutely. I do feel the need to mention that some of you have to move past your attachments. This is relationships that no longer serve you, jobs that no longer serve you, walking away from properties or homes that no longer serve you, and ultimately not looking at it as such a bad thing, but actually having more of an attitude of gratitude, because you're understanding what the universe is trying to give to you. I mean, the opportunity at a whole new life to create what it is that you want is fantastic, but you will have to move past some of your attachments in order to make this happen for you. And it might be that you end up having to face some of your darkest fears to do it. Don't battle it. You know, this is all about battling, you know. Again, it's that heart versus mind, you know. Well, it's very logical. On one hand this and on one hand that. It's very logical for me to, you know, stay with my attachments because I'm safe. But in all reality, it's like, what good are you doing yourself here? I mean, this is a card of, you know, this person is battling for the sake of battling. And although they've won, these other people are just simply walking away, or these other situations are just walking away. And it's like, what did he ultimately win? Nothing. Nothing. It's not worth it. And I do have you having to face some fears here and face some of these old feelings that are no longer serving you. And I do feel like it's about the past, and it could be about some of these attachments that you're having to move past as well. But, you know, that's just life, because what's ultimately waiting for you is love and abundance. And I feel like transformation of some kind. You have to be brave. Don't let your thinking get in the way. And I did want to share this with you. I did pull a card here, and it says, Angel of Union, a partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. So, I mean, that's an amazing message as well. And if you are on this path, I mean, I just feel like this is such a great reading for you. And if you are on this path, you are ultimately, at the moment, out of all the readings I've done so far this month, Gemini, you're the first air sign I've done. But I feel like you are in a very big transformational period right now. Like you are in the middle of transforming yourself. You know, you're coming out of that chrysalis phase and you're becoming that butterfly that you're meant to be. And ultimately, if you allow that transformation to happen, I mean, it's just going to come through for you. You're going to have the life you desire, the life that you want, as long as you allow the abundance to come in, as long as you shift your focus from the pain from the past, the overthinking, the overanalyzing, and shift it into manifesting, 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 you're going to be good. So I am going to pull some cards from the Doreen Virtue Magical Mermaids and Dolphin deck. I love these cards because they have very practical messages on them. And I just absolutely adore these messages on these cards. So first one, that didn't work right. First one I have is self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Well, that kind of goes along with that regret as well that I was talking about. You know, you can't change the past, but you can certainly learn from it. So forgive yourself. Quit judging yourself. That was something else that I was talking to you about earlier. Don't judge yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Forgive yourself for whatever it is that you perceive that you've done wrong, or, you know, is keeping you from moving forward, and let it go. I do feel the need to mention Reiki as well to you. Do some Reiki sessions. They can really help with removing those blocks that we have within us, those suppressed feelings about ourselves or about others. They bring it to the Reiki sessions, bring them to the surface and allow for healing to take place. Second message I have is time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. So yet again, it's kind of just an overall message of the entire reading for sure. I just feel the need to tell you to have faith in yourself. Have faith in this journey. Have faith in what you're being shown. Let go of that logic. Let go of that mind. And then the last message is to stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So boom, definitely goes right along with the reading as well. You know, really it's just all about you believing in yourself and letting go of those self-limited beliefs, and over-analyzing, that overthinking, because you have been putting in the work. And I almost feel like this is your, you know, again, this is your destiny. You can't really get away from this. And if you've been putting in the work towards transformation and healing yourself, you're going to begin to see the rewards. Okay, so the first message I have here for you, Gemini, is unrequited love. there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So like I was saying before, you know, if you've got yourself stuck in any kind of situation and you're having a hard time moving on because of logic or because of, you know, self-limited beliefs, whether it's with a person or a situation that you're in, let it go. Let it go. And you know, listen to your heart, not your mind, Gemini. Second message I have here is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Absolutely. Being yourself, manifesting the life of your dreams, being happy with yourself first, then the love comes, then the relationship comes. But it's all about you stepping into your power first and being your authentic self and manifesting the life that you want. Third message. Oh. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is a fantastic card as well. And this is, I definitely want to say, getting to know yourself as well, getting to know your divine feminine, the divine masculine of yourself, coming into more balance of yourself. But if you do have the, you know, if you are in touch with your divine counterpart, or you are in touch with your twin and you guys are at a part in your lives where it's time for you to get to know each other better, then definitely go for it. You know, there's definitely no need to not be your authentic self, especially with a divine counterpart or divine soulmate connection. Okay, and I am going to pull an outcome card for you. Boom, strength. Taming that ego, allowing the heart to train the mind. So I don't actually think that this could have been any more perfect for you this month, Gemini, as an outcome card, because, you know, I love this card because this angel has the infinity sign above her head, and she's reminding the beast within, the ego, the fear, the worry, that she is an infinite being. And she has everything that she needs inside of her, and that she is worthy of an equal exchange of energy. And she's worthy of situations that serve her, and that she can create